Hi, good day everyone. We will be presenting our research entitled Effects of Community Support Program conducted by the Armed Forces of the Philippines and Philippine National Police at Barangay Bangaan, Sagada, together with the authors Cecily May A. Dalilis, Howard Vince P. Dumanas, Ernesto Jr. C. Dumaang, Mary Ann T. Ismande, Elizabeth Spiritu, Von Ray M. Evangelista, Janice F. Faliao, Karen Joy M. Gamboa, Jamie N. Gauna. So, Community Relations is a program under the Philippine National Police. It is a collaborative partnership that can analyze problems, design, and implement solutions that are truly community-based. On the other hand, the Armed Forces of the Philippines has their counterpart of the Police Community Relations. It is called Community Support Program or CSP. The Community Support Program is a 3-month program spearheaded by the Armed Forces of the Philippines, which is a multi-stakeholder and community-based peace and development effort aimed to establish and protect a conflict-affected community. The main objective of the CSP is to counter the tactics of the communist terrorist groups or communities NPA terrorists, mass-based building, army building, and party building, which provide them pool of recruits both for party and members and armed component, logistical resources, safe haven, and support from allied sectors. It is also aims to identify issues of the community and introduce developmental interventions to resolve these issues. Facilitate the delivery of basic social services, dismantle the organized mass base, and reduce the armed threat in the barangay. There are 5 phases in the community support program. In phase 1, preparation, planning, and training. It where the military gather information about the municipality and barangay, list down and study the primary issues exploited by CNT or CTG, and establish linkage with the different organizations and local government agencies to make initial coordination. Equip the team with all the necessary skills needed in implementing the program. This phase takes 3 weeks. The phase 2, immersion, takes 6 to 7 weeks. The AFP, together in partnership with the Philippine National Police, then goes to the barangay. They identify the insurgency, related problems, and hear the concerns of the people, together with the right agencies. Everyone will discuss on the possible solutions of the concerns. Moreover, underground mass organizations are also identified. In the third phase, organization and awareness, there will be consultations and dialogue between organizations and concerned agencies on the presentation of issues and concerns. Inform the community on the role of uniformed personnel in bringing the government closer to the people and to ensure that all issues and concerns are raised during the info drive proper are well addressed. The community support program team also helps the barangay officials through trainings for the local officials such as barangay peacekeeping action training, distribution of leaflets, and radio guesting. In phase 4, it is where the CSP team together with the line agencies deliver the basic services such as livelihood trainings to the locals. Furthermore, implementation of existing programs and services such as medical missions, sports fest, peace caravan, brigade eskwela, tree planting, and other activities are delivered and maintained. The type of services be delivered in the barangay will be dependent on the problems and concerns stated by the community in the second phase. In the last phase, the distribution of the basic services will be maintained and continues as needed. Research design and methodology. The researchers use qualitative approach in order to satisfy the objective of the study. According to Bandari, qualitative research involves collecting and analyzing non-numerical data, such as text, video, or audio, to understand concepts, opinions, or experiences. Due to COVID-19, pandemic, the interview was conducted through Zoom.
Next is populations and local of the study. The researcher was conducted at the Barangay Bangaan, Sagada Mountain Province. Supposedly, there responded for the data gathering. However, one backed out due to the personal reason. The researcher will able to get data from two barangay officials of Bagaan. Next is data gathering tools. Data gathering tools. The researcher was conducted guide to the question. Interview was conducted through Zoom due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The researcher also used a voice recording.
So we're going to the data gathering procedure. Before going to the barangay, the researchers submitted a letter to Mrs. Cherry Ann A. Cabarubias, the Dean of UC College of Criminal Justice Education, for the approval to proceed with the study. The researchers introduced the study and the purpose to the respondents. The interview was conducted July 5, 2021, was done at around 2 in the afternoon. The interview was done through Zoom. Next is the results and discussion. The conduct of the Community Support Program, or CSP, lasted for almost a year. With that, many activities were made. Environmental activities such as tree planting, gulayan sa paaralan, and cleanup drive were often conducted with the help of the youth organization, AFP, PNP, and the community. Seminars for BPAT and barangay officials were also done, wherein they were taught with the basic first aid, search and rescue were facilitated by the Red Cross and DOH. Leadership trainings were also conducted for the youth.
The conduct of the activities in the barangay were made possible by different stakeholders in the barangay, some of which are religious sector, Department of Education, the barangay officials, youth organizations, the local government units, and other non-government organizations. Since the coming of the Community Support Program team, the community felt safer. They felt the presence of the government through projects and trainings for the community. This gave way for them to start business, especially during the pandemic, when most of the business were closed. The CSP team also gave simple services to the community, like helping them during harvest, haircuts, and distribution of relief goods.